Omagati Miranda Segnagna Slovakia, Tixum Britamina Tasmai, Sigurven Maha, Sichitam Nobistam Spitmin Butele, Sor Pakatam Hamdat, Sobdantikam, Vandeham Sigurshut, Patakamulam Sigurun Vishnacha, Jurfum Zagarishtam Shakna Ragnatan Vitam Tosajivam, Svatim Subdutum Pariginas Vitam Krishnachtam Devam, Shirada Krishna Padas Hagna Olita Shivishakan Vitam Vicham, He Krishna Karunu Sindhu Dina Bantu, Jagat Pate, Gopesha Gopika Kanta Rata Kanta Namostute, तप्त कंचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुस्ते प्रणामी हरिप्रिय Vanchakapaturu Kripaснагопева Падизнам Павнебю Вашнавебю Намон Намаха Намам Вишну Пада Кришна Пристая Бутале Shrimad Bhakti Vedanta Swamiti Namine Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Shrimad Bhakti Vedanta Swamiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Vaskatya Deshatarine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Vaskatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasati Gaura Bhakti Vrinda Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasati Gaura Bhakti Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Jai, the Gayatri book, Jai, His Holiness Sachinatana Swami, Jai, His Divine Grace Bhaicharan Ravrinda Shila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. So, the magic of Diksha. Now I try to continue from where I was the last time. That the initiation ceremony serves to formalize an already existing relationship, does not minimize its importance. Every grihasta who has undergone a Vivaha Yagya will confirm that the ceremony creates deep samskaras, impressions that bond the couple, disciple and guru, together on the subtle plane. On a subtle plane. The same holds true for the Diksha ceremony. Something substantial takes place during the ritual. The disciple accepts vows and the guru imparts the mantra. While the ceremony itself may be a formality, the vows and the transmission of the mantra are definitely not. They form the subtle substance of the initiation. The extent and profundity of the ceremony are dependent on the disciple's sincerity to adhere to his or her vows, and on the guru's transparency in representing the tradition, sampradaya, in which the mantras are handed down. If both sincerity and transparency are present, something mystical, or better yet transcendental, will happen. At the time of mantra diksha, the guru will impart both the mantra's inconceivable potency along with his own experience in chanting it. This process can neither be seen nor intellectually explained. Spiritual life is not purely rational. It is experienced on many levels, simultaneously, some easily grasped by the intellect and some not. It is this transcendental reality behind the initiation ceremony that makes Diksha so important to a disciple's spiritual life. In understanding how initiation is not merely a formality, we must also remember that Krishna actively intervenes in a devotee's life at the time of Diksha. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu confirms Diksha Kale Bhakta Kate Atma Samarpana Sei Kale Krishna Tare Kare Atma Sama Sei Deha Kare Tara Chit Ananda Maya Aprakrita Deha Tanra Charna Bhajaya. I will try to sing it because my trial to read it is really not good. Yes, so I'm not somebody who really can read good texts. Just trial. Diksha Kale Bhakta Kare Atma Samarpana Diksha Kale Bhakta Kare Atma Samarpana Sei Kale Krishna Tare Kare Atma Sama Sei Kale Krishna Krishna Tare Hare Atma Sama Siddhi Kar Sadara Chittananda Siddhi Karta Chittananda Maya Siddhi Karta Ananda Maya Siddhi Karta Chittananda Maya Aprakrita Devatanra Charana Vajaya Aprakrita Devatanra Charana Vajaya Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. At the time of initiation, when a devotee fully surrenders unto the service of the Lord, Krishna accepts him to be as good as himself. When the devotee's body is thus transformed into spiritual existence, the devotee, in that transcendental body, renders service to the lotus feet of the Lord. Now I will see the citation. Just a moment. This is number 17 to chapter 1. Читание Чаритамрита Антя Лила 4, 192, 193. So, yes. Okay, I will continue the next time to read further. Jai, His Holiness Sachinanda Swami. Jai, His Divine Grace Abhacharana Ravinda Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami. Abhacharana Ravinda Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Jai, the book, the Gayatri book. You know, in the spiritual world, also the books, they are personalities which give us knowledge. The author, of course, is important, very important, the most important person, but the book also itself in the spiritual world is also a personality, so it must be also worshipped. When one tries to read from a book, so Jai, the other book, just sorry, yes. Vedic Jai, the book Vedic Wisdom Tales. Jai, Prem Priyojana Prabhu Maharaj, who had translated this book for the first time in English. Jai, the author, His Divine Grace Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura Prabhupada, the Diksha Guru of His Divine Grace Abhacharana Ravinda Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Jai, Srila Narayana Maharaj. Jai, Srila Gaur Govinda Maharaj. Jai, Bhaktivedanta Tridanti Swami. He had passed away some days ago, actually. Jai, Bhagavad Maharaja. Jai, Bhaktivedanta Bhagavata Jai Bhagavata Maharaja, Jai Bhaktivedanta Nemi Maharaj, Jai Shri Urhinisuta Prabhu Maharaj, Jai Katam Swami, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Vanchakapaturi Pascha Kripasant Kapeva Patinam Pavanebhyo Vishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Now I will try to read from where I had stopped the last time. This is the story about Ambarish Maharaj and Durvasa Muni. Durvasa Muni, it happened that he wanted to kill Ambarish Maharaj, and Ambarish Maharaj, you all know this story, he's a devotee of the Lord and of Lord Vishnu, of Krishna, and Durvasa Muni felt offended, and he wanted to punish the Ambarish Maharaj. He wanted to kill him actually, and with the demon he made from his hair, and as a result he was after him ran the Sudarshana Chakra of the Lord Vishnu, and Durvasa Muni was running for his life, and he was trying to ask many persons to help him, Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, and then also he came to Lord Vishnu himself to ask for help against the Sudarshana Chakra, which is actually a fire disc. Yes. And then Lord Vishnu told him, I cannot help you either, you must ask. You all know this story. So Lord Vishnu told him, you must ask the devotee you had offended for forgiveness. You must fall in the lotus feet of this devotee and ask for forgiveness. And then let us see what happens further. You all know this story, but just I want to read it from the book. Okay, just a moment. Let us see. So, and Lord Vishnu says the last words of Lord Vishnu are the following: go to Maharaja Ambarisha and beg for his forgiveness. Only if he pardons you will you find good fortune. After receiving this command from Bhagavan, Durvasa set out again, still being scorched by the heat of the Sudarshana Chakra. He returned to King Ambarisha and, wrecked with remorse, humbly grasped the feet of the king. Witnessing this gesture and feeling ashamed, Raja Ambarisha began to offer prayers to the Lord's chakra. The chakra became pacified by the prayers of Bhagavan's devotee. When Durvasa was freed from the blazing heat of the chakra's fire, he regained composure and began to praise Maharaja Ambarisha and shower him with numerous blessings. Today I have witnessed the greatness of the Lord's living devotees, O King. I gave you suffering, yet you only wish me well. What is difficult to achieve for those saints who with firm love tightly hold the lotus feet of Bhagavan Sri Hari, who is most affectionate to his devotees. And what is difficult to give up for those great souls whose hearts are so generous? What remains to be accomplished by the servants of Bhagavan? He is so great that the places touched by his lotus feet are places of pilgrimage. And hearing his auspicious name makes the soul immaculate. Maharaja, your heart is filled with compassion. You have bestowed great mercy upon me by forgiving my offenses and protecting my life. Maharaja had refrained from eating since the departure of Durvasa. He had been waiting for Durvasa's return. Now he caught the feet of Durvasa Muni, respectfully attended to him, and fed him a meal in accordance with the rules of hospitality. Maharaja continually nurtured his devotion to the Supreme Lord through all his actions. By the influence of his devotion, he considered all worldly pleasures, even up to the highest planet, Brahmaloka, to be the same as hell. Maharaja Ambarisha's character serves as a perfect example for pure devotees. Although a pure devotee may be the undisputed ruler of all the riches on earth, he is not enchanted by them. He devotes all his wealth in the unconditional service of Sri Krishna and his devotees. Pure devotees never have the self-conception of being the enjoyer, bhakta. Only the realization of being a servant has authority over their purified minds, chitta. Their bodies, minds, words, and all senses remain constantly engaged in the service of the Lord Hari, beyond all ignorance. They consider hearing and chanting the narrations of Sri Hari's pastimes, while serving Hari in the company of pure devotees, to be superior to liberation. They consider the various types of salvation, such as Salokya, to be insignificant. They eagerly aspire only for the eternal service of the Lord under the guidance of his pure devotees. Whether they reside in forests or return as emperors or reign as emperors, such devotees conquer the unconquerable Lord. If someone intoxicated by his own beauty or scholarship disrespects the pure devotee, Vaishnavas, in any way, then he cannot attain the grace of the Lord or the grace of the holy name. Pure devotees can deliver one from offenses against the lotus feet of Sri Hari or the holy name. Offenses at the lotus feet of the Lord can be absolved by the mercy of the divine Namavatar, the holy name. But offenders at the feet of pure devotees are not protected even by the Lord or his holy name. If a pure devotee forgives an offensive person, only then can his life become auspicious. The Supreme Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught this principle to the world through the example of Sri Sachimata, his mother. Maharaja Maharajah Ambarish's life history teaches us about the gravity of offending a devotee, Vaishnava Aparata, and how one can be saved from such offenses. Among all terrible sins, such as killing one's mother, father, siblings, family member's wife, a cow, an unborn child, or any Bainous act, offenses at the lotus feet of the goddess of devotion, Bhakti Devi, are the most severe. The reason is that sins act on the body and mind, but offenses act on the soul and cover the function of pure consciousness. And among offenses, Vaishnava Aparata is the most dangerous. When we offend the lotus feet of Bhakti Devi, Sri Bhagavan, or his holy name, the devotees can absolve us from that offense. But if we offend such a devotee, then there is no shelter or redemption for us anywhere. Therefore, we must be extremely careful not to commit even the slightest offense to any great personality. Yes, actually, we must be kind to everyone. The next chapter is chapter 25. Subhari Rishi. Jai, the book Vedic Wisdom tells. Jai, the author, His Divine Grace Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura Prabhupada. Jai Shri Prema Priyojana Prabhupada Maharaj, who translated this book for the first time in English. Jai, Shundaran Maharaj. Jai Shri Gaur Govinda Maharaj. Jai Bhagavat Maharaj. Jai Bhaktivedanta Maharaj. Jai Shri Ruhni Sutta Prabhu Maharaj. Jai Tridanti Swami. Jai Kadamba Kanna Swami. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Dvaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Vanchakalpatarupcha Kripasnupeva Patitinam Pavaneva Vishnuvebhyo Namo Namaha. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Pralada Lada Daina. Pralada Lada Daina. Hiranyakashipurvaksha. Hiranyakashipurvaksha. Chiladangana Kalaya. Chiladangana Kalaya. Iton Rishimo Paraton Rishimo. Iton Rishimo Paraton Rishimo. Yato Yato Yamitaton Rishimo. Yato Yato Yamitaton Rishimo. Mahir Nishimo Hridayen Rishimo. Mahir Nishimo Hridayen Nrisimhamadim Sharanyam Prabhade Tava Karakamalavare Naka Aputa Shringa Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringa Keshavadrita Naragari Rupa Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Tava Karakamalavare Naka Aputa Shringa Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringa Keshavadrita Naragari Rupa Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Nrisimhade Jaya 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 Prahlad Nrisimha 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 Jaya Lakshmi 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 Nrisimha Ugra Nrisimha Jaya 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 Ugra Nrisimha Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Pan cakap betul percaya kripas untuk bebek aptit na, bau ne bu wisnu bebu no mon maha.